Squad, Florida State really struggled early on, but starting to come on in the ACC. That'll be an interesting matchup, and of course, Duke, North Carolina State. That's what everyone in the country will be watching.
Yeah, I figured Florida State was poised to have another really good year. They have struggled, but 2-0 in ACC play. Duke, one of 2 undefeateds left. Gonzaga has the 1 loss here at home, but the Zags have been so impressive this season. Top 10 team, 9th-ranked team in the country. Randy Bennett talking things over in the huddle with his team. So does Mark Few.
Yeah. So if you're Mark Few, you're telling your guys, we don't want to foul. We'll try to keep the ball out of the post area and force a 3-point shot. St. Mary's only 6 of 24 from 3 tonight. You know, the 3 has been the difference in the last 9 games between these two schools. St. Mary's has made 71 to 42 threes compared to Gonzaga, so the trend has gone the other way, but the offensive rebounding has allowed St. Mary's to keep this close. Yeah,
it is pretty remarkable. You look at the game reset there, 6-point lead for the Zags, no timeouts for St. Mary's. Arrow favors Gonzaga. Here in Spokane, it is St. Mary's ball. The Gales are still in this game with 1:24 to go. As you mentioned, they're 6 of 24 from 3. Their star, Matthew Dellavedova, is 3 for 13 overall. He's got 9 points, and yet the Gales have a chance still to win this game.
Yeah, it's something about these rivalries that we talked about.
Yep.
They bring it, and Stephen Holt would not allow his teammates to be denied. Second half, he came out with a vengeance. Assortment of runners and layups, and he knew that he had to get his team going, and that's exactly what he did at the beginning of the second half.
Well, it's a good look at the variety of moves from Holt, who at times in his career has been much more of just a 3-point shooter and then maybe get out in transition a little bit. His offensive game tonight has been impressive.
And he pushed the envelope when they needed it.
St. Mary's has to have points here. On the inbound, it's Dellavedova, the quick 3, got it. No timeouts for the Gales, 1:16 to go, 3-point, 1-possession game. So St. Mary's does not have to foul, they'll play straight up defense.
I expect Kevin Pangos to have the basketball the majority of the time. He's had the hot hand.
He finds Olynyk. Olynyk was rejected, gets it back. Still plenty of time on the shot clock as he makes his move into the lane. Olynyk up and under, no good. And that's a jump ball. Dellavedova can't believe it. Harris got his hands on the ball. The quick whistle, that's going to give it back to the Zags.
And that's a tough call at this juncture in the game. You can't reach from behind and force a jump ball typically.
Wow. I don't think he had any part of the ball.
Yeah.
Not any part of the ball.
That's a tough call against St. Mary's right there. Randy Bennett is letting them have it, as well he should.
Now that's a huge break for the Zags because they get to keep the possession. It was St. Mary's ball, Stephen, down by 3, 1-possession game. It's still that, but now you wonder whether St. Mary's still feels like they can play straight defense with 35 seconds on the shot clock.
You know, I think they still can because you have a guy like Matthew Dellavedova. There's a 14-second differential. So play straight up D. Try to keep the ball out of Pangos' hands because I think they're going to be in a pick-and-roll situation.
Well, these calls are never easy calls, but Elias Harris didn't have any part of the ball. He just grabbed Dellavedova on the arm.
Yeah, that's a tough break for St. Mary's and an awfully quick whistle.
3-point lead for the Zags, 49.8 seconds to go. 1 timeout left for Gonzaga. And for the Zags, Stephen, priority here, I would think, not just to score, but to use a lot of that clock in doing so.
Well, yeah, but if you get a good look, you got to go ahead and take it. You know, you do want to use up some clock, but not to the detriment of passing up a very good look.
Pangos near midcourt, content to let some of those seconds wind down. Olynyk sets a screen for him, sets another one. Pangos, tough shot, no good. Rebound, out of bounds, and St. Mary's ball. So now it's the Zags' turn to go nuts. And Mark Few needs to set up defense because St. Mary's is down 3 and they've got the ball.
High screen and roll for Dellavedova. Trying to turn the corner and look for his teammates on the weak side.
Here's Holt. Under 20 to play. Dellavedova going toward the basket. Dellavedova wanted the bucket, wanted the chance to tie the game at the line. Instead, he'll shoot 2 free throws. And he almost got it.
How smart is that, Dave? We typically see teams that will only settle for the three-point shot. Dellavedova goes in and takes the contact, almost gets the three-point play opportunity, but besides a made three, this is the best case scenario. They get a chance to score with no time going off, and they can set up their defense if they hit more free throws.
One of the best free throw shooters in the country, Matthew Dellavedova. That play was a great example of the strength you've been talking about. Went through the contact, almost got the basket. Making plays down the stretch. It's been a tough night for Dellavedova, but he has been big for St. Mary's. This is a 2-point game. It was 20 in the second half, Gonzaga's lead. It's down to 2.
Yeah, it's been amazing, and the quickness of which St. Mary's got back into the game was astounding to me.
One more for Dellavedova. He got them both. This is a 1-point game. Now the Gales can go for a steal, but then they are going to have to stop the clock. Stockton gets it into Olynyk. Levesque commits a foul. That will be number 5 against Bo Levesque. And Bo was unhappy, but you got to commit the foul. You can't just let seconds come off the clock, and he did it.
Well, and they wanted to go to a smaller lineup. They went to basically 4 guards and a forward, Bo Levesque, because they wanted to pressure. So you take that chance, and Olynyk comes up, and Bo Levesque has the foul.
79-78. It'll be Olynyk at the line. Levesque didn't play big minutes because of his foul trouble, but when he was in there, 14 points, 5 of 7 shooting.
Yeah, and he's been playing better, in the last 5 to 6 games for St. Mary's. Finally healthy after those hip injuries that he's sustained throughout his career. But right now, with Waldo back in the game and St. Mary's without any timeouts, look for the quick push and the spread floor again and let Dellavedova go to work.
Another classic between these two rivals, when for most of the game it just didn't feel like we were going to get a game like this. 2 huge free throws for Olynyk. He makes the first. He's got 30. A guy who has blossomed, Stephen, into one of the big scorers in the country.
Almost looks like a repeat of the Santa Clara game where he had 33.
Well, that was his career high. He's real close here tonight. He's still got a chance to get it. One more for Olynyk. And this is obviously a big free throw. He got them both.
Now, if you ask Kansas and Iowa State, do you foul?
Good question. Bell was trying to foul. Dellavedova got the 3 off, and he missed it. So they did not. I think Bell was trying to foul him.
He was trying to. He put his hands up to the referee like,
how come you didn't call it?
Right.
And no whistle was blown. Dellavedova did get the look. I mean, he was definitely trying to foul him before the shot.
Yep.
So 3-point game, and now 6.9 seconds. The Zags, if they get it in cleanly, are very close to a win. Stockton trying to get it in, and he did to Pangos. Pangos time winding down, the foul with 3.3 seconds, and that should do it, assuming Pangos can make a free throw.
And more relief than anything from this crowd. It was a big-time party here at halftime, but St. Mary's didn't want to get left out. And I tell you what, I've got more respect for the Gales now than I had coming into this game.
Well, I think you said the right word, relief. Randy Bennett will be disappointed if Pangos converts. He does. Zags will travel to Portland. And then great matchup on ESPN with a very good Butler team. January 19th. Can't wait for that one. BYU's a good team. He made them both. Stephen Holt, the final shot of the game, no good. Horn sounds, Zags win, and you can see the relief for Mark Few. That was a battle between two good teams.
Oh man, a great battle, and one team dominating the first half, the other dominating the second half, and the players made plays down the stretch. Kevin Pangos and Kelly Olynyk for Gonzaga.
Olynyk had 31, Pangos had 22. Dellavedova and Holt played big for St. Mary's, but in the end, a win for the Zags. The final score, Gonzaga 83, St. Mary's 78. College basketball live coming up next on ESPN2. For Stephen Barno, Dave Fleming saying so long from Spokane. For more information, you can log on to ESPN.com. Zags win.